We're going to square up the Harvey next. I'm Rick, and this shut the heck up, you stinking boosters. For your sanity. This is the shack. Hey everybody, welcome. In this video, before we even start adding wings or anything to this, we're going to get it all squared up. We're going to make sure that the blade is parallel. We're going to make sure that the stops are set at 90 and 45. Easier to do it now before you get all the wings and everything on. Get it prepped and ready prior. It's already level, it's solid. Now let's get it lined up. So make sure you're subscribing, ring the bell, because there's going to be a lot of videos coming out. I have a bunch of jig stuff sitting here waiting. Once this table saw is up and running to get them all set, we'll be reviewing a bunch of them. Then it's just, I got a couple projects I definitely want to do immediately. I can't wait to get this going. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to clean off the tabletop, wipe it down real good, give it a wax, then we'll proceed. That is nice, real nice. Look at that thing shines. Whew. Oh, I should take this to a car show. Now, one of the first things I want to do to this, before I even add wings or anything to this, I want to put my blade in here and make sure this is all aligned. But I am not putting in the factory blade. Even Hung said it's okay, it's not the best. I prefer a different brand that is a much superior blade. If I'm going all out like this, I want a very good blade. But there's something on these. How many people are aware of this? Take the arbor. See? Has two Allen bolts in there. And that is because the factory blade has two holes in it. This is the blade that comes with your saw. It's got the two, there you go. It's got the two slots in here, which these align in. So before I get my other blade, I'm going to remove these. Let me wipe this blade off. And there we go. Look at that, that is beautiful. This is a rigid carbide super blade. This is a really, really nice blade. So this is what I will be putting in my table saw. Beautiful. The nut will self-center this onto the shaft, so it will be equal. I was wondering about that. I thought maybe these was what helped keep it centered on the arbor itself, but the nut has a step down right there that fits into there, so that keeps this centered on the arbor itself. So nice, the cranks up properly, yay! And I get my tools. Let's see, which one fits what here? Are these both the same size? No, they are, that one fits that one. So this, there it goes. Very good. Wow, that is nice. I want to get this in here and make sure it's all true before I cut that slot in my zero clearance throat. What I'm going to do, make sure, I think I'm going to keep this back level, and we're going to check the parallelness, yeah, whatever, of the blade. Let me pull this back out of the way. I have a blade. What did I do with it? I had it marked where to go, right there. This blade I have an X on, so I'm going to get a measurement off the blade here. We're going to go 180 to the other side, and I'm going to figure out just where this thing sets. So I'm going to set it right there. Set it in the back, because for some reason it teeter-totters. It's not sitting in their level. So I'm just going to have to let it sit like that. Let's see, where am I at? My zero. It is. Now if I push on the back, I am dead zero there. Okay, so I'll move this over right to there. Push on the back. Am I on there? Well, from this here, I am 0.02 off. Let me back up a little bit more. Dead zero there. Yep, 0.02. I'm going to see if I can get that a little bit closer, I think. I don't know if I can, but I think I'm going to try. Well, it's been about 20 minutes, kind of fudging with it, so I hope I can get this in here right. I had to get my camera repositioned right over there, so let me get this zeroed again. Hopefully you guys can see that. That is dead zero right there. So I'm going to slide it over to this side, bring this blade over, get it over there. And I hope you guys can see that. I want you to see this in real time. Have to loosen this up and turn it. Yeah. That is dead zero on both ends. I think that is close enough. That I like. That is dead on. This is definitely parallel with it. So now I'm going to tighten everything underneath. Next thing we'll do, we'll check the 90 and check the 45. Get those set and we're done. Okay, I'll insert a little video because I can't get to it right now. I'll show you right where the adjustment screw is for your true 90. On the opposite side is your set screw for your 45. So we're going to set the 90. As you see, I got the blade tilted a little bit, about 4 or 5 degrees. So I'm going to bring it back till I get it dead on where I don't see any light through there. And just so you know, I'm between the carbide blades here. I want to make sure I don't reference off of them. Right there. So I'll set my screw right there. Won't tighten it yet. I'm going to go back and forth a few times, make sure it stops right there where I want it. Okay. I'm just going to go back till I feel it stop. Right there. Okay, so I'm going to adjust a little bit more. I got to make sure it stops right there. Okay, bring it back until it stops right there. Stops right there. I'm going to go back the other way. So I got just a little bit more yet. Make sure I get a good view of that. Boom. Ooh, I like that. It's getting very, very close. Last time, I think we got her now. Stops right there. Oh yeah, that is what I'm looking for. Got my Woodpecker poly gauge. I got it set. We're going to reference this for the 45. So let me crank this bad boy all the way over and we'll just see how close we can get. Looks like it stops right there. Don't look like I'm going to be able to use that because that's got to go further over here. Go just a little bit more. Bring it back. I got to get in here and get to the 45 adjustment. So I'm going to bring this back. Now I'm going to go back until it stops. Come on there. Ooh, holy cow. That's dead on right there. Do that right there, see? That is dead on right there, Bubba. Wow. I have my regular insert in. It's all inlaid perfect. The dado insert is set, so it's ready when I need it. Except I'll probably need a little fine tuning. But now that I have all of my 90, my 45 set, I can use this. I don't know. I should have enough room in this for a 45, hopefully. If you're going to adjust a 45, you have to take the dust collection hose off. And that's another little thing, and I'll put a picture in of it. If you look at this picture, the hose is riding right on the motor. Hung and I sat there and looked at and discussed it. They actually just need to, I don't know if they can redo the mounts for the motor or something, but that motor needs to be turned at least 45 to get that area where the electronics are in and go from where it's sitting on the hose, drop it down 45 so it's out of the way, and that will make the dust collection much nicer. Right now it's riding right on that motor. Give it a little bit of time and it's going to wear right through. So that is a little bit of a flaw. There's a couple of little things that need to be addressed, I guess. Once those are done, there won't be nothing on this table saw. It will be absolutely perfect. Fine-tune little things, little adjustments here and there. And as far as I'm concerned, the leveling situation, if you want to know more about that, check out this video up here, how I leveled this. And I think that is the best way to level your table saw, easiest way and most sturdy way, because it's just, as you see this thing, it won't move. It is absolutely solid. I think I'm going to cut this video off here. That's enough. It took enough time just to get everything dialed in. So the parallel to the blade, the miter slot is dead on. 45, 90s are good. I still will use my gauges when I'm setting something up because I want to make sure it's set there. That's just me, a little bit anal. I think that's the problem. My analness is getting the best of me right now. I'm trying to get exact perfection and I can't. So we'll see how it goes when I start adding the wings on. I hope I can get this up and running within another day. Thank you so much for watching. Be blessed. Take back your shack. Build it for your sanity. Gotta remember, quit sweating the small stuff. My analness, whatever is getting the best of me. Gotta calm down, refocus. Thanks again for watching. We will see you next video.